Season 16 of Heartland is still ongoing, but with the show's recent rise in popularity worldwide, fans can't help but wonder when their next fix of the Canadian drama will come out. So, is Heartland going to be renewed for Season 17? The answer is right here. So let's cut to the chase. Is Heartland renewed for its 17th season? Not yet. But with the ratings and viewership rising as the days go on, it would be foolish to think there's no chance it'll happen. In the past few years, Heartland has made leaps and bounds in terms of viewership, both in its home country of Canada and elsewhere. It's officially the longest-running one-hour drama on Canadian television with 16 seasons. Crazy, right? But that's not all. The fifth most streamed TV series in the US last year was Heartland. Can you believe that? A Canadian show being that high on the list is impressive, considering it isn't available on Netflix or Amazon Prime. It was watched for over 29 billion minutes in the States, which surpasses Squid Game and Lucifer. And those two shows are extremely popular. It's not that surprising when you factor in how perfect the show is for any audience. There's no foul language or inappropriate content, so the entire family could watch it together without worry. Plus, there are already 16 and a half whole seasons. And in a world where everyone seems to prefer binge-watching their shows on streaming services, Heartland is perfect for any horse lover to watch in a couple of weeks. Not to mention, most reviews of the series overall sit at around 8 out of 10, which is pretty good for a drama series that's this long-running. It seems that after all these years of the show being made, the fandom hasn't died down. In fact, more and more people are watching it every day. Incredible, huh? But anyway, enough about the show's success and everything. We want to hear about Season 17, so what's the verdict? Well, Season 16 is still ongoing, so the first thing would be to wait until it finishes to get confirmation of the show's return. But it was recently announced that more episodes will be added to Season 16. So while there are currently 15 episodes out right now, there are going to be at least 8 more before the season ends. The show is currently on break, but we can likely expect the new episodes by spring 2023. That isn't too long to wait. So, get excited! New Heartland should be coming to CBC soon, Canadians. Once the 16th season wraps up, it won't be long until they announce whether or not the 17th season is going to happen. But based on the success of the show and how well the current season is going, all signs point to them having no choice but to renew it. This is great news for the biggest Heartland fans. It's probably not going to end anytime soon. Since it's more of a when rather than an if Season 17 happens, when can we expect it? Going off of the schedule for previous seasons, there's a good chance that Season 17 will air in fall 2023. Since the 15th and 16th seasons were announced in June 2022 and were available in October 2022, we can probably expect a similar schedule. And before you say, that's too far away, consider this. Season 16 of the show isn't even done yet, remember? Yeah, we should be getting more of the beloved drama by the end of spring this year. So no need to worry, you don't have to go without the show for too long. But when it comes to Season 17 specifically, it's going to be a little while before it's released. Speaking of Season 17, let's talk about the details we do know about the next season. As for the plot, there are all different kinds of directions they could choose to go in. Considering that Season 16 hasn't ended yet, we have no idea where in the story we'll be starting off. Still, what kinds of things do fans of the show want to see in Heartland in the future? We've seen the show go through many phases throughout the years as the show went on and the cast got older. So, what's next? One thing fans expect to see in future episodes is Lindy taking on more responsibility as Amy's helper in training the horses. Amy and Lindy have a dynamic that fans love to see.
Mommy?
What's up, sweetheart?
G-I-R-L. Girl. I don't know what the other word says.
That says miracle, girl. That was a gift.
So it would be great to get more of them training together. Lindy has spent her time on the show impressing her mom by showing she's capable of working with horses, especially in the most recent season. She's going to be beginning elementary school soon, so we should expect to see her experience a lot of newness and make friends at school. Something fans can likely look forward to seeing is Lindy's character development as she learns more and more about the world around her. Amy is now dating, which we know clearly from season 16. This means that it's only a matter of time until they bring someone new into her life. There's potential for there to be a new character as her love interest, but it could also be someone we already know. For example, Sam.
Pick him on purpose. Every time I go out in the field, he keeps his distance. And I know this sounds crazy, but some wild horses are more wild than others.
But he's perfect. Looks exactly like a horse I used to have when I was a kid.
But obviously we'll have to wait and see in the coming episodes. Tim and Jessica are possibly moving into their own home in future episodes, which would make room for new stories involving their whole experience locating their new home. Anything is possible, really. With 16 seasons so far, there's really not much that you can write off when it comes to Heartland. Lou and Peter could possibly wed again, and Katie and Logan might just start falling in love.
Wants me to go with him.
Logan, you see my phone charger?
In just a sec. Gotta go. Thanks.
These are all things fans have begun to speculate about, so hopefully we'll see at least some of these stories explored in the new episodes. As for the cast, we can expect everyone who was a series regular in the first half of season 16 to return for season 17. And with some of the new potential plot lines involving even more characters coming in, the possibility of new members of the cast being added is there. But overall, just expect more of the same characters and actors you know and love from the show's recent episodes. So that just leaves one more question. When can we expect to hear about season 17, and when will it be confirmed? Well, based on the track record of the past few seasons' announcements, we can expect season 17 to be confirmed this year in 2023. Exactly when is still up for debate, but since season 16 will be returning in spring 2023, it should be ending around summer 2023, which means that we would be hearing about the next season around the same time. But once again, fans shouldn't worry about whether or not the show will be renewed. Like I said, the show's incredibly popular, maybe even more popular in the US and in its original home, Canada. People need a lovable, bingeable family drama that's appropriate to put on when the kids are watching, and Heartland is exactly that. So make sure you're caught up on the latest season and join the long queue of fans patiently waiting for the next few episodes to be released. And before you know it, we'll be talking about all things Heartland Season 17 and giving our best theories for the next season. Hopefully this next season comes out sooner rather than later, though. That was everything you needed to know about whether Heartland is going to be renewed for Season 17.